your role as really as far as we all know, you're the only female brewer in the Middle East. And you've grown up in the brewing industry, which is it's such a cool, amazing achievement. It's so cool what you've achieved. I mean, how does that feel to be the only lady doing what you're doing in an entire region?
I always forget about that until someone asks me about it. I forget that I'm the only, or possibly the only, female brewer in the Middle East. I just do my job and I love it, and it's lots of fun. Like you said, I grew up in the brewery since I was almost 10 years old, and I watched my family start it up and work really hard. Like every single member, my grandmother, my grandfather, my aunts, my mom, my aunts, my cousins, everyone was like involved somehow. And even myself, I would run around the brewery and pretend to fold cartons and give my dad a hard time. But so I was involved ever since, and it was like my second home. So it's what I wanted to do right after college, and work with the family and help build the company with my dad and my uncle. And I've been doing that, and surprisingly, as far as I know, I'm the only female brewer in the Middle East. So I am very proud. My family's very supportive, and people in the country are fascinated. When they meet me, and I introduce myself, and they're like, I brew the beer. And they look at me and they're like, you know how to brew the beer? And I'm like, yes, I do. And they're like, so you have the secret recipe? And I'm like, yes, I do. So they get surprised, but they're very proud, definitely. I mean, my dad used to joke around and say in the past that it's a joke, that Palestinians didn't have their own country, but we have our own beer. And he would make fun of Jordan that they have their own country, but they didn't have their own beer. Now they do, but in the past they didn't. So it's funny.